Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spiritual Successor. This week we are doing something rather special, rather romantic, rather embarrassing. Romantic?
It's not embarrassing.
No.
Well,
as when we ask these questions, they're going to be very embarrassing. AJ and I are playing the Newlywed game. Basically, one of us picks a question and asks the other, and depending on if they get the answer right or not, they get a point. Or they don't. You know how this game works. We know how this game works. This is totally not the second time we've played this because AJ may or may not have done something bad.
Cameras hard. Cameras are hard. Nobody tells you that.
All right, AJ, I have the first question for you.
Okay, hit me with it.
There's an answer. So there's sometimes going to be questions where I ask AJ the question, he gives an answer, and then he asks me the same question. But some questions, there's just like we can only ask it once because it kind of defeats the purpose.
Okay.
So this one, we have like a whole list of like 101 questions. What was your first dance as a married couple? And there is a answer to this.
There is an answer as a married couple. We're not legally married, but I know that there was a dance that you and I shared together, but I don't remember what track it was.
Oh, I don't know the fucking track at all, but I know the I'll accept the situation in which it happened. Because I thought it was a very funny, very cool, friendly bro dance. You ready?
It was an embarrassing dance because I ruined your super cool jacket. We danced at the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, we danced the Rocky Horror Picture Show. AJ had a fuck ton of lipstick on. And I have this really nice, like, bomber jacket I've had since, like, high school. And he got the whole fucking panel lining covered in lipstick. And it still has your fucking lipstick on it.
It still has the lipstick there? Yes.
Yeah, because
for those that are wondering how I got my lipstick face on the chest part, that's because I had a bunch of lipstick on my chest as well. Somebody drew somebody giving another person a big sloppy BJ on my chest. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is a place that God does not look at.
And I just think that's a funny, like, yeah, that's me and my bro's first dance. It was a good time. It was a great
time.
All right, AJ, your turn.
That was also the first time I'd ever been to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, same. I think I've been to it twice now. Because I went to the one where we had our big group of like 8 people, and then I went to like a much smaller engagement, which not as fun. It's not as fun when you can't take over a whole row.
Didn't you know somebody that was playing in the show when you went?
Trevor was my brother Trevor was supposed to be Frankenfurter one year, but I think right as he was going to perform as Frankenfurter, that's when COVID happened. So he hasn't really reached out to them since. But who knows? Hey, who knows? If my brother's Frankenfurter, you can bet your ass I'm going to be posting about it. All right, AJ, your turn. Ask me a question.
We'll keep the ball rolling with this thing, Blake. Who's more likely to spend more than they can afford?
There's an answer to that.
There is an answer.
Yeah, there's. All right, you ready? This one's real easy.
1, 2, 3. It's Blake.
It's AJ. It's you. What the fuck are you talking about? I watched you buy a backpack that's all Gundam themed.
It's a good backpack, but it was within my like financial gains. I've only ever had one time that I've ever been like, I spent more money than I could afford. And
you're the one who plays gacha games. You're the one who plays gacha games. Like if that's
I've never spent money on gacha games. Well, okay,
no,
I've
bullshit.
spent money on
no,
gacha
that's
games, but
bullshit.
I've never dumped money into gacha games.
I've seen you during summer season, like summer altar, all the ladies. You got to spend that dosh, my man.
You would think, right? But I don't.
Why would you think
The only time I spend money on gacha games is when there's a guaranteed 5-star, which is once during New Year's and once during the summer. Those are the only 2 times a year I ever spend money on my gacha games.
I have no idea why you would think I'm like spending more money than I can
Are you
afford.
just taking out more Warhammer?
I don't understand. I live within my budget at all times.
Wait, was that a book?
No, that was a $200 board game that I haven't painted yet. And a bunch of combat patrols, which are like $100 a pop. Yeah, I don't have a problem. I don't. It's for, you see, the issue is I tell myself it's for content. So
and
it's
you can write it off on your taxes.
I can write it off on my... I should have wrote it off on my taxes. I didn't. I had to pay like $1,000 in taxes. Fuck! Man, Warhammer.
See, I would have written it down on my taxes because I'm less likely to overspend because I'm so smart.
You're right.
I'm gonna give myself that point. Good job, AJ.
Okay. What is my favorite book? You know the answer.
Blake, your favorite book is It.
By Stephen King. Yeah, you got it, buddy boy. Right on. All right, what's your question for me, buddy boy? God damn, AJ, I got no points. I got nothing.
Do you want a freebie?
No, don't give me none of these petty newlywed questions. I want the tough ones. I want the real ones.
Blake, my favorite spot for date night is what? If I'm like, I'm going out with a buddy, I'm going out with my friend, where am I going?
Okay, I know. I mean, they can be mutual, so I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not how you spell that. That's not how you spell that in the slightest.
I wonder what he's spelling. Everybody in the comments, go ahead and list what word you think that Blake can't spell.
Alright, where's your answer? My
answer is Red Robin.
Fuck! I put a bar/concert. I thought you said I was gonna get a freebie on that one. That's fucked up, man.
You explicitly asked for not a freebie. No, I love going to Red Robin with people. It's just a really good excuse to go out and sit and eat bottomless fries and drink for like an hour and a half.
AJ, ever since you moved away, I stopped going to Red Robin, and that is the biggest travesty of my life because nobody wants to go to Red Robin. It's a fucking shame. Like, I try and convince my brother to go, but he's not cool. He's a fucking geek.
I can't imagine not wanting to go to Red Robin. The atmosphere in that place is just right.
It's just lively and cool, and all of the waiters and waitresses are fun, and the food is fucking just filling and great. And God, I miss the sriracha dipping sauce that you put the bottomless fries in. Ooh, or some aioli. Aioli's just mayonnaise, isn't it? It's mayonnaise with just like extra steps in it.
Yeah, I think so. I've never made aioli, but I have to assume that's true.
It's just like oily. All right, AJ, what is my date night location?
Your date night location.
Okay, this is a real question though. Is this like a casual date?
Changed. Yours changed for reasons. I'm gonna write down what it was when I lived in LA. I don't know if you found a replacement for it yet.
It changed?
Yep. It had to have changed.
Had to have changed. Oh man, yep. Now I don't know.
This is one of your date places because very often you'd be like, hey, I want to go out and I want to do this. And we would go there and we would have a grand old time. It was Amoeba Records.
Fuck! I said the Ice Cream Parlor, the one that closed.
What ice cream? The Ice Cream Parlor!
Yeah, the ice cream.
I forgot about that one.
It was like it was an ice cream bar. It was amazing.
You're right. That was your date spot.
That's the date spot.
That's the place that you always wanted to go to.
Oh, there was this. So there was this place down the street from me it was right next to this music store called Sam Ash, and it was It was like a pharmacy that on one side, and then an ice cream bar on the other side, and they would serve like these giant glass like beer cups that were like dipped in chocolate and had like a bunch of like carbonated ice cream. Oh, it was so good. It was one of the best places. It was like one of the best places to take people, and it wasn't like it was kind of expensive, but it was also like, all right, you're paying for the experience a little bit. You're paying a couple extra bucks for the experience. Fantastic. If you ever wanted to like get laid,
what?
If you ever want, I was trying to make a joke of like get friend laid, like trying to make it's not about sex.
If you want to hook up with your friends.
No, that's not that. See, that's why I stopped, because that's how it was starting to read. I was trying to be like, it was like if you're trying to impress your friend, and fuck, I fucked up. Who is more likely to wear the same pair of jeans 3 days in a row? Oh, I don't like that look on your face. That's not fair. You ready?
Ready. 1, 2, 3. It's me.
Wait, what? It's me.
Well,
I sleep in my jeans.
Here's the question, right?
I like comfy jeans.
I am currently wearing jeans that I have removed and placed back on in the last 3 days. Like, these are probably third day to fourth day jeans, but that's what jeans are for. Here's the difference, though, is I did remove them and then had the conscious thought, I better put those jeans back on. I don't know if it counts if you never remove your jeans.
Well, no, I remove these jeans and put like shorts on in my sleep. I'm not an animal. I don't sleep in jeans every night. That's like a treat. You know, you don't do you don't do that shit every night. Yeah, no, same. These jeans, I'm on like my fourth or fifth day with these jeans. Jeans don't. I just feel don't need
jeans
to be.
Jeans don't get dirty. We all know jeans don't get dirty.
Oh man, is this information we feel comfortable with being online that you and I are just kind of gross?
Blake Rhea, I can assure you that that the idea of people reusing jeans is not an shocking revelation for the world.
I think it's like one of those secrets that people know, but nobody wants to hear people talk about it. It's like everybody does it, but nobody. It's like talking about like taking a poop. Like everybody does it, but nobody wants to hear you talk about it.
No one wants to be reminded that we all use the same jeans.
Yeah, nobody wants to be reminded that we all just kind of like wearing the same gunk from like the past 4 days.
This is a nice softball. Blake, my partner's horoscope is blank.
Horoscope?
Yep.
Am I just supposed to like just give you a reading?
No, no, like my star sign.
That's different than horoscope. Horoscope is yeah, that's your star. What your star sign is different than what your horoscope is. Your horoscope is like a prediction. Right?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I can give you a reading.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can give you a reading. Because your star sign's Leo, right? Am I wrong on that one? I got anything that isn't mine is hard to remember.
Your turn. My sign is an Aries.
Aries. Oh, okay.
Blake's sign is, of course, a Scorpio.
I am the Scorpio. I am the darkest.
That's why Blake's least favorite topic is astrology, because people are always mean to him about it.
Yeah. I have had on more than one occasion people walk away from conversation when they found out I was a Scorpio, which you'd think I'd be upset by, but I think it's actually kind of funny because it's a good story. Because I just love being like, yeah, it's a nice, succinct way of explaining my feelings on astrology. Because I love talking about astrology. I don't like hearing about it. All right, AJ, there is an answer to this because I was traumatized as a child. Okay. What is my least favorite chore around the house? You and I have never lived together in all of our years of knowing each other.
Never lived together.
But I have bitched about it on more than one occasion.
Let me use my brain powers.
All right, I'm telecommunicating it to you. You got it. Yeah, you got it.
I don't know how to spell it because it's one of those 2 consonant words. Your least favorite chore is mopping.
No, my least favorite chore is washing dishes. I grew up in a house of 5 kids. Can you imagine how fucking awful that must be? About washing
that's so many bowls of cereal.
Washing dishes.
So many bowls of cereal.
For fucking 10 people, not including my parents, for 12 people, and that's also cookware. Oh fuck! I would be there for hours. I hated it. I hated washing dishes. It was my least favorite chore. All right, AJ, what's your least favorite chore?
My least favorite chore.
Oh, I know.
My least favorite chore is vacuuming.
Oh, I was gonna say making your bed.
Making my bed.
I've
never even thought about making my bed. I would never think about making my bed. Are you kidding me? I can't even hate that chore because I don't even think about it. I don't even do it. Why would I make my bed?
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of looking at my unmade bed too.
No, I don't like vacuuming because it's really loud and obnoxious. And growing up, my family had a Kirby vacuum that they bought when I was like 2. Which meant that the older I got, the older that vacuum became. And it was a dog shit vacuum. And I always asked my parents, hey, can we get a newer, better, more powerful vacuum? And they would always say, no, we have one that works. Because the door-to-door salesman sold us a Kirby vacuum. I hated it. It did not work.
Wait, a door-to-door salesman?
That's how I remember it. But also I was like 2 when they bought it. It was old as hell and it sucked shit. Anyway, I hate vacuuming. I think that, like, I prefer hardwood floors anyway. And so if you have hardwood floors, you can just sweep it. And it's way easier. I hate vacuums. I'm going to bring our morale a little bit nice and neat today and end us on a higher note. Blake?
Yeah, what's up?
What's the best way to cheer my partner up? My answer is the juice.
Fuck, I said hang with the homies, but I also had, like, eat as my first, like, feed him as, like, my first answer.
Oh, yeah.
Which, yeah, you're right. Juice, you told me this story of, like, and if I remember correctly, it's like anytime you were upset, you were just like, hey, let me have a glass of juice, and just somehow it has this magical healing quality of making you less angry.
So when I was a child, my mom did this to me. My mom did this to me and my sister both. Whenever my sister and I came home and we had like a particularly bad day at school, my mom would give my sister and I an apple as a little treat, and she would give us some juice. And so now, even like as I've gotten older and grown up, whenever I'm like really upset, I will generally try to get some sort of juice to cheer myself up.
Okay.
The one that works always is the Odwalla superfood, the like weird green thick juice smoothie thing.
Yeah. Ugh.
That stuff is so good, and also is like an immediate go-to for like it will turn a day around.
God, what a good habit! Like just be like I'm angry rather than like get outwardly angry with people. It's like no, just pour me a glass of juice. Just pour me some OJ, man. All right, so what's the question that I need to answer?
The best way to cheer you up.
The best way to cheer me up.
Oh yeah, I think my answer is wrong, but it's really cute in my brain. It's Gibbs and a horror movie. Oh, a hug. Oh, that's very sweet.
Actually, you're right. A hug from Gibbs specifically. Like, that boy I can hear his little meow as I give him a nice little comfy hug. Yeah, that's the shit right there. That'll... Yeah, you know what, Gibbs...
I know that whenever I felt like you were in a particularly bad mood, I always felt like you preferred to go back to, like, a more personal space and just, like, seclude yourself a little bit. So I just thought it was you doing a little treat for Blake.
Yeah, no, you're definitely onto something there. It's like, I think it's a combination of two things. It's like, when I'm in a bad headspace, I like that hug, and then after that hug, I like to have that little bit of seclusion, where it's like, I need to be in my personal space to recharge, and that's usually where I'm hanging out with Mr. Gibbs. So yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'll give you the point. That one's, yeah. All right, I have one more question I want to end this on, because
All right, hit me.
What is the thing they're most likely to go viral for? And I can't wait to answer this one for you.
The thing that Blake is most likely to go viral for.
And if you post this video, that's pretty dumb. That's cheesy.
That would be dumb and cheesy. Okay.
Okay.
My answer is you are going to go viral for Warhammer Cat. Mr. Gibbs is going to make you go viral.
Technically, you're half right. I said pictures of my cat.
Yes. Okay. And I have the two pieces of evidence that I have are, one, you have this incredible photo from you, I think from 2 Christmases ago, of you laying down on the floor with Gibbs, and you guys are wearing matching flannel. And it is the cutest thing in the goddamn world.
Yeah, boy. Put that shit up on screen, man. I love that image.
The other thing that I remember that I saw recently that just like brought life to me was you posted a video on Twitter recently of you just vibing, painting a couple little miniatures, and Gibbs was sitting next to you. And it was a great little image to showcase how fucking big Gibbs is as he's looking at this box. And this rotund unit is looking at this thing, and he's only halfway in the box, and you can tell in his brain he's like, maybe I
can fit in this whole box.
I could probably fit in here, I think, maybe. But he hasn't decided to commit to it yet.
It's so fucking funny. No, he was chilling there with me for like 10 minutes. Like, Gibbs has this lovely little quality of like, we've been letting him outside more. And I need to go outside to paint like Warhammer, stuff either in my free time or I'm working on a Love, Death, and Dice video. And he'll just sit there and vibe with me every time. And I'm like, I am shocked. And when I record it, I'm like, I'm shocked I've never recorded this because he just fucking sits here and will just like watch me paint. It's adorable. It's adorable as hell. All right, AJ, what's the thing you're most likely to go viral for?
What am I going to go viral for?
I know it. Because our friends always joke about it.
No, you can't say that. I'm going to go viral because of my air quote friends frowny face.
May I say, I put saying something problematic on socials. That our friends then draw attention to.
In more private circles, I'm a stinker. However, I know that being a stinker in the public eye is different because, like, I am a stinker in ways that I can't be a stinker when my platform is me with another straight guy.
Hold on. I do want to specify, though. AJ's not saying anything fucking awful in private.
No.
Yeah, he's not. He's just more of an asshole, like a Roger, like he's just is a little bit more like trolly, but not like you're not like a gamer TM. Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. You play a heel in our friend group, but you're not like a gamer TM. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't say slurs. I'm just obnoxious.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. AJ and I are always trying new stuff to mix things up. Let us know if you want us to play another version of this game, or you have another game that you want AJ and I to play. Thank you guys very much for watching.
Thank you. See you later, suckers.
See you later, suckers.